Hey guys, what's up? Today I'm going to be showing you how to make some really easy and cute thumbnails. I'm going to be showing you how I made this one here, but if you're not into that one, hopefully you can still watch and maybe learn some skills on how I use it. To do this thumbnail, all I use is Keynote and that's it, which comes pre-installed on all Mac computers. So hopefully you can learn something from this, so let's get started. So first thing I do is I open up Keynote. I just open up any regular presentation, just delete the text, then go to document, and with the slide size make it a custom size and make it 128p by 720p because that is the size of a thumbnail. Then what you're going to want to do is add in your picture. So if you were making a video with yourself, you'd take a photo beforehand and just pop that in here, or if you're doing like a screen recording, you can grab a screen grab. I'm sure you guys all know how that works. So for this one, I'm just going to be using this photo of Aspen because I don't have one. I'm just showing you like hypothetically. And what you want to do is make it really big. Just play around with the size until you find one that you like. A good little tip is in this left hand corner here has a smaller version of what you see here. That's really helpful because if you can read the text in that small version, people will be able to read it on their tablets or their phones, which is a really great tip. So next I'm just going to go to shape and draw with pen, and I'm just going to quickly trace around Aspen. I don't know, I just really like doing this. There's no particular reason. You don't have to do it if you don't want to, but I think it really like brings out the shape of the person that we're working with. So with the line, I like to use the dots. I think they're really cool, and I make them a lot larger, and then I just repeat on the other side. Okay, so once that's done, I think we should start adding some text. So I'm just going to pretend that I'm making a room decor video, so I'm just going to go to text and I'm going to type that in. Every word, just a little tip, every word you type in, you probably want to make it its own little text box. I just find that's really simple and helpful because sometimes things don't fit, so it's just easier to have all the words individually. So then you want to make them really big. This is what, like a couple of words, eye-catching, everyone's going to see. So you want to make it as big as you can. You then really need to pick a great font that relates to your video. There's heaps and heaps of different fonts that you can pick from. I installed these fonts from thefont.com. If you don't know how to install fonts onto your computer, I can link my tutorial. It'll be on the screen right now and also be linked down below. Font really helps with your thumbnails as well. You don't want the basic like Arial, that's boring. You want to have something like fun. So yeah, so I just chose this really cute little font. You want to make it about as big as you need, so I feel like 100's too small. 150, I normally go about 150. As I said earlier, in this little corner here you can still read that it says room decor, which means it's probably a decent size. Okay. I think I might actually add one in that says DIY. So then I like to go in with shape and I use the square and I right click, bring to the front on the text, and then I make the square fit around. I like to not leave too much space, I just want to emphasize the text, and then I just do that for the others as well. Okay, so then I like to go back onto the shapes and I make the opacity, I normally go 70, and I do that for all the other ones as well. And then you want to make them fit with the other shapes so that they don't look silly or anything. Okay, so then obviously I don't want it to be blue, I want it to be matching with the rest. Oops. So what I do is you go color fill on all of them. And I wanted something similar. I think I'm going to go with maybe like some pinks. I really like the bedspread here, but I don't want it to be that dark, so I'm going to try to head more towards the pinks, like a baby pink, but not too pink. I like that. So then I just add that into my little toolbar, and I do that for the rest as well. And then you want to go back onto your text, go to the options and select shadow, and do this for all three of your texts. Because this is a pretty girly kind of video, I feel like the shadow is a bit much, so you just want to lighten it up a little bit. 75 looks about right. So I feel like the black just doesn't work with this look. It might work with yours, but not mine. Then I just go back onto the internet, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to go emoji, paint, transparent. I like the ones with the white borders because that really works with the theme that we're doing right now. And then I'll get the pencil as well. If you ever want to remove a little bit of the background, you can just always use the instant alpha button. And then lastly, what I like to do is just fix up the image a little bit. So I just go to the adjustments and I play around with these. I never really know what I'm specifically looking for. I like to just see what I can do. And this is the finished thumbnail. So when you're happy with what you've got, you just go to File, Export, Images, save it as a JPEG, title it whatever you like, save it wherever you like, then just open it up, and there it is. You can just upload that straight onto your YouTube video. Looks super cute. Obviously you would adjust this to your own video and your own style. Hopefully I just helped you guys out with a little bit of tips and a way to make a really great high quality thumbnail with no expensive extra programs at all, just using Keynote and some images that I found on Google. So if you guys like this tutorial, please give me a big thumbs up, and also please comment down below some video suggestions for the future. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.